What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with Brambleghast again. Now, if you guys have been watching for a little while, then you guys know how much I love Brambleghast. It was a really big Pokemon for me in Regulation D, and a really big part of my success back then as well. But once we got into Regulation E, I kind of dropped it for a bit, wanted to try a couple of new mons, and I wasn't 100% sure how many wind moves were necessarily going to be used in Regulation E, so kind of dropped it for a bit. But now that I see how many Tornaduses are there, as well as like the Incarnate Lando, and a lot of other Pokemon that use wind moves, I thought it'd be fun to bring it back in, see if we can make it work again. Now, I know this one does have the Focus Sash still, and not the Choice Band like I know a lot of Brambleghast are nowadays. However, I think the Focus Sash is really important, considering the fact that it isn't necessarily the bulkiest Pokemon. So being able to keep it out there for at least an extra turn, I think is extremely beneficial, and it'll allow you to potentially get a Poltergeist off, as well as potentially a Seed Bomb. Now, you will potentially have priority with the Shadow Sneak, but if there is a faster mon on the other side with something like Sucker Punch or something like that, you're going to have to worry about that. But for the most part, Bramble's going to be alright, especially with that Shadow Sneak. Now, again, the Wind Rider is the main reason why Brambleghast is so good. And the good thing about Wind Rider is the fact that anytime any kind of wind move goes into you, which are a lot of things, like Bleak Wind Storm, even Tailwind, Icy Wind, Heat Wave, I can just name off a bunch of Blizzard, and a whole bunch more. Brambleghast will end up being immune to that, and it'll end up giving Brambleghast a +1 to its attack. And since there is a lot of Bleak Wind Storm and a lot of other wind moves, it's really nice because that means that Bramble is going to get a lot of boosts, especially if you bring it out there against the perfect matchup. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited to use Brambleghast again, so we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Alright, now minus Chi and Pao, I think that this could be a really good game for Brambleghast. I don't think we're going to lead it, though. I don't think we're going to lead it, but you better believe we're going to bring it. So let's go Torn. Thinking about Torn Lando, although Torn and Gambit wouldn't be horrible. I'm going to go Torn and Gambit to start. We're going to bring Brambleghast in the back, and then I think... I mean, it's tough. I feel like we could bring Lando, but... kind of want to bring Hands, but I just feel like... we'd probably have a tough time against their Lando. But you know what? I don't bring Hands enough, so let's bring Hands. I think we're going to be fine. Plus, then we'll have a Steel move to be able to take care of Sylveon, too. Alright, facing Scarlet. Nice. Just hooping that we actually see a good lead. Sylveon Tao, okay. It's fair. We're going to go Tailwind here. Part of me feels like I should Terrastalize into flying. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because then we're not going to get taken out by a... then we're not going to get taken out by a Sacred Sword. Alright, looks like that's going to be a POW. Nope, okay, my bad. Okay, this could be good then. This could be good. We're going to get our Tailwind. And then we're definitely going to outspeed them then at that point. Okay, at least we know they're not protecting, or else they would not have Terrastalized on that turn. So, flying are going to have a hard time with some ice moves, but I think we can survive. Really? Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't have to worry about Terrastalizing then. That is a little unfortunate. But, what can you do? KO. A quick attack, though. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go with Iron Hands here. We're gonna force them to protect. Because they can't Terra anymore. Then again, neither can we. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Fake Out over into Pow. And let's go with the Cleave up into Tornadus. I would imagine it's gonna be a Protect, but... okay, or a Swap Out. But I was gonna say on the off chance that they didn't, you know. So we pick up the KO right here then. Because now we are +1. Get a little damage. That's good. They'll get their Tailwind up. Pardon me. Pick up the KO. Not quite. That's a little rough. I'm gonna go into Brambleghast. Then we'll go for the Sucker Punch up into Lando. They're either going to swap out, or they're going to... well, they're not going to swap out then, never mind. But they may go Bleak Wind Storm, and that'll give us a +1 on top of what we already have for the Tailwind. So we're going to get the +2, if that is the case. Oh, the crit on the Sucker Punch. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, that makes me happy. There we go. Wind Rider. You'd never be too sure, huh? Let's go. Big time right there. Let's go. And now that we're +2, no, we're fine. Honestly, all we have to do here, and I think I'm just gonna leave Tornadus like where he's at. I'm gonna go with the Seed Bomb because that's gonna be the strongest move over there, and go Iron Head too. That's fine. Should have went Sucker Punch, but we're going to be okay anyways. Because we still have Hands in the back, and Hands are going to be able to take care of that easily. I don't think that they have anything that's going to do anything to... down to Sash. And then a Shadow Sneak's going to pick that up. And there we go, +3 now. I love it. Absolutely love it. One of the reasons why I love Brambleghast so much. Alright, we got Hands, though. Honestly, all it is just a Fake Out and a Shadow Sneak. Doesn't matter which one. Let's Shadow. Let's Fake Out. And there we go. So there we go. Even though Bramble obviously wasn't in there in the beginning, but still, being able to swap into a Bleak Wind Storm to be able to get a +1 on top of the +1 that you already got from the Tailwind, it's really nice. Oh, now this is going to be fun. We have a Swift Swim Mon here with a Mon that also sets the Rain. And also a Quillfish that does have Intimidate. So here is what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to end up starting out with Tornadus. Especially since if they end up going with a... end up setting the Rain, at least we'll be able to go Bleak Wind 100%, you know? So let's do that. Let's also bring... part of me wants to bring Gambit just in case. Just in case they end up sending out the Intimidate. But let's end up going with Bramble. May as well. And let's end up bringing our Ogerpon. And I'll go Iron Hands too. Why not? What's wrong with bringing Electric, right? Would have been nice to have ground against Quillfish. Or, right, that's Quillfish, right? No, that's the pre-evolution, right? Overquill. Overquill, that's the name of it. My bad. But yeah, we could have used ground for that, but I think we're going to be okay anyways. Cool. Alright, now unfortunately they can use their Prankster against our Tornadus, but... But what can you do? Alright, let's do that so we can get our +1, and let's go with the Seed Bomb over there. This will do hopefully about half. On the dot. Ah, but they have a berry! Nice. And I don't know why I didn't think that there were probably Trick Room right here. So that was probably a dumb idea. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, okay, Psychic, cool. That's big. It's good for us right there. So now we have Iron Hands. Now, here's the good thing, is that we can actually, again, fake out Thunderous, which is really nice. So let's fake out up there, as long as they don't terrestrialize. That's the main thing. And let's go for the Seed Bomb over there. And let's hope we can pick up that KO. Smart. They're going to terrestrialize Thundy, I think. Smart call. Oh! Well, never mind. I mean, it's still a smart call to terrestrialize it, but at least we're still going to be able to fake out the flying. Nice. Beautiful. I love that. That makes me really happy. Oof. Close but no cigar. It's fine. Let's Wild Charge up there, and let's Protect. Why am I not Shadow Sneaking up there? Oh, that's why. Hello. I forgot, because they're still in there. Oh, even better. Let's go. Love to see that. Alright, we'll pick up the KO on the Wild Charge. Ain't gonna do that much recoil, which is really good for us. If anything, 2, maybe? 1! Okay, nice. Okay, now we can really start to go wild up there. Don't love to see that, though. That's gonna be okay. Let's go for the Wild Charge. Actually, no. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Wild Charge over there. And we're going to Poltergeist up there. Psychic Terrain, baby. I love it. Blunder Policy. Good damage. And then, unfortunately, we may end up losing Bramble here. But that's okay. It did its job. Yeah, we do. That's okay, though, because we're going to end up knocking them out as well, unless they're Sash for some reason. I don't think that's going to be the case. We shall see, though. Oh, they are! Okay, my bad. Never mind. Don't listen to me. My bad. A little bit of recoil, but a little bit of recoil never hurt anyone. And now let's go, Ogerpon. Let's go. Cool. Alright. So, we're going to have to go with the Wild Charge up there. And then just because of the Hurricane, unfortunately, we're going to have to go with that. And we're going to have to go with the... That's fine. We'll be fine. Just do that and we'll Horn Leech over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was trying to think right there because I was a little worried about a hurricane, but then if we ended up terastallizing, we were taking away our water absorbent. There are a lot of things that were kind of crossing my mind there, but thankfully for us, they ended up backing out, and we ended up getting the win. Good game. All right, well, looks like we have a nice little matchup against... Oh, yeah, definitely not Trick Room. That may be an Imprison Furry Graph, to be honest with you. Which, honestly, is really cool. Is really cool. But, it's going to be really tough against D-Knight and Pow, if we're being completely honest. But, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Tornadus, and we're going to go Brambleghast, because... No. We're going to go Torn and Gambit. And then we'll bring Brambleghast as well as... Potentially Lando? Lando would be good for Intimidate, but like... And it would be good for a ground move too. Yeah, so alright, I'm sold. I'm sold. Let's go Lando. It's going to be a tough one, but it's going to be alright, though. I know it's because this is another streamer, BaileyMaxx, so I'll make sure to put his Twitch and everything down in the description. So if you guys do watch this, guys, definitely make sure to go give him a follow. He's a really, really awesome dude. Well, let's see. D-Knight and Heatran. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the Rain Dance off, but we're going to try for sure. So let's go for the Rain Dance. I'm going to stay what we're at with Kingambit. I'm going to go for the Cleave up into Dragonite. It's maybe a normal Terra. No, it's a Heatran. Okay, cool. Into Fairy. So that's going to be good for us because as long as we survive, we're going to be able to go with an Iron Head over there. Nice. Wow, still a lot of damage though. Sweet. Oh no. Nice, we do survive though. Lucky survive on our part, to be honest with you. But, perfect! Let's go! So, we're gonna end up going with a, I'm actually gonna go for a Tailwind, and I'm gonna go for the Iron Head. I think with the Tailwind, we're gonna be able to outspeed. I think. I could be wrong, but I think. Nope, we do. Oh, but not quite enough! No! It's okay. Bye, Gambit. And then now the Outrage is going to take out Tornadus. However, we do have two good mons in the back, including one that is an Intimidate. Do we actually knock out Heatran there? Yeah, sweet, because of the Life Orb damage. So that's good for us. I mean, it would have been better to not lose either mon, but, you know. What can you do? But we're going to be alright, though. We still have our Terra, which is really good. And he does not. So that's good for our sake. But now we go into Bramble. Now we go into Lando. I'm assuming that that's going to be an inner focus, though, and not a multi-scale. So I don't think we're going to get the Intimidate, but... Rilla. It's fair, though. Yeah, inner focus. Okay, and the good thing about them already going with the Terra is that we can actually go for the Poltergeist over into Dragonite and not have to worry about them terastallizing into normal. So we're going to go for the Poltergeist. We're going to try for the Flying Terra and go for the Terra Blast over there. And I'm hoping we can, if he doesn't fake out, hoping we can pick up both KOs. Again, big hope, but you never know. Yeah, I always get nervous when yeah, there's the fake out. Yeah, I always get nervous when I end up facing Bailey, though. He's a really, really good player. Nice with the Choice Band. Pick that up, I love it. And now we got Rilla, and I didn't think about who their last mon could be. For Rigorath. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. However, the good thing, though, is the fact that Rillaboom is out there, which means that the Seed Bomb is going to do some really good damage. And yeah, he already terrestrialized, so let's do that, and let's go with the Terra Blast down there. I think we should be able to pick up Rilla. Now, I think it's going to be a little more difficult against for Rigorath, but we'll give it a shot. Nice. Some real good damage on that. And that 2x stab is really what does it right there. Get that extra bit of damage. And we got the Seed Bomb. We even get the crit, too. Wow, we got lucky on that. And then the Dazzling Gleam. Beautiful. And then we still have the speed, too, which is really good. Alright, so let's go Seed Bomb once more. And let's go Terra Blast. And that should be good for that. Yeah, again, I always get nervous when I end up facing him, but we got lucky right there. But still, a really good game, though. He's got a really good team. Again, I think that Rigorath might be in prison. I could be wrong, but either way, still, really good game there. Again, I was a little worried considering who their team was, but still, played a really good game, and we ended up coming out on top, thankfully. Good game. All right, now this actually could be pretty good for Bramble, to be honest with you. You got two mons out there that have, like, wind-type moves, you know? So it actually wouldn't be bad. So we're actually going to start with Torn. Let's go with them. Let's also bring Gambit in the back, as well as... Probably go Lando, too. We'll have Intimidate Pressure out there, and we'll also have some good stuff into a lot of them, too. Could always terrestrialize into flying, you know? Question is, who are they going to end up sending out first? I'm really hoping it's going to be a Torn Lando lead, but it is possible it's like a... Torn Arcanine, could be Torn Urshi. But nope. Double Genie time. Double Genie time. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that Tailwind up. We're going to end up going for a Poltergeist over there. Because honestly, I do not care about Tornadus. Their Tornadus, I should say. Wind Rider, here comes their Tailwind. Now who goes first? Nice. Yep. Ooh, so close. So close. But we would stand it. There we go. So let's get the Bleak Wind Storm on this one. And let's get the Poltergeist over there too. That way we can pick up the KO on Lando with the Bleak Wind. And now we can try to pick up a KO with this... Okay, that's fine. It's a neutral hit. Well, except for the Bleak Wind. That is not a neutral hit. But we just need to hit it. Oh, we do! We do! And Urshi gets taken out in one. Let's go. And that is another win for Brambleghast. To be fair, I would kind of rage if I was going against a Brambleghast too. But thankfully for us there, because I think we were going to be able to pick up the KO on a... what would that have been? On a Shadow Sneak. Would have been able to pick it up with the Bleak Wind Storm. And they only had one other mon in the back. And again, we didn't really have to worry about Tornadus there because I'm sure all they had was Bleak Wind Storm. Wouldn't have been able to touch Bramble. So... there we go. Bramble making the rage quit. Good game. I'm really happy that we got a chance to use Brambleghast again. I love this thing back in Regulation D. I know I kind of dropped it once we got into Regulation E, but the fact that there's a lot of Tornaduses out there, as well as now the Incarnate Lando that sometimes go with the Sandseer Storm, and a lot of other Pokemon that end up going with wind moves, I think that Brambleghast has a prime opportunity to really kind of come back and make a pretty big difference here. I know a lot of people are going with like a Choice Band Brambleghast, especially with the Poltergeist. However, I think the Focus Sash should be able to keep it out there for an extra turn, or at least be able to survive if you end up wanting to swap it in. I think is extremely beneficial, especially for a really strong Pokemon like this. But either way, again, super happy that Bramble's back, and I can't wait to use it more, at least until the end of Regulation E. We'll see if it can work in Regulation F, but we'll check back in a couple months. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.